That's right, boys, we're back with another one of them. I took 15 minutes to go take a piss and watch some Joshua Westman. Let's go, baby. We are back with number 12 from the King's Gauntlet. I think this is where it starts to, get tough. This is where you split the men from the men. I think 13. Ribby and Croaks. They got fire punches. They're good boxers. But they don't got anything to really just shoot them into the sky. Honeybottoms, she has buzzsaws, missiles, a lot of that stuff. Howling Aces, lasers. Glumstone the Giant, just his size overall. Mortier 3 is his entire magical set. But, what does Ribby and Croaks have that can put them up there? Not enough. Saltbaker, 14. He's really big in his second phase, but A, he needs the mushroom, unlike Glumstone, which is just big. And B, he's just big. He never shows us a strength test. He kind of just gets blown up by a few pepper shakers getting thrown at his face. So he's still frail, even while he is big. So I do not think he is higher on the list. Now, I need to write these guys down to make them more easily accessible to my eyes. We got, because these are the big guys, so I need to split them into their own little pack. Because I think after the Saltbaker, this is where it gets big time, This is where we get the good stuff in here. So yeah. I think there's still a few more. I'm doing some crossword puzzles right now. Trust me, this is important. Because I need to make sure that I bring everyone into the final battle, Yep, see, this is why I need to do crossword puzzles. Because I'm going to miss someone, and it's going to get really confusing. So, we'll do a cap off so far. The weakest so far has been King Dice, Baroness von Bonbon, and then Sally, Stage Play, Root Pack, Goopy Legrand, Wally Warbles, Vernon, Babe Clown, Beppy the Clown. I did some translation for a few languages, and I got Babe Clown once. I thought it was really funny, so I wrote it down. Cagney Carnation at 9th. 10 is... Did I skip the number 10? Esther the Cow. Esther the Cow is number 10. At 11 is the Angel Devil Secret Fight. At number 12 is the King's Gauntlet. Number 13 is Ribby and Croaks. And number 14 is Chef Saltbaker. Because, other than the giant form, he's pretty weak. And now, with the rest of them, the weakest, I think, is Honeybottoms, 15th. Very respectable, but I don't think so. It's enough. To beat the rest. And 16th also looks pretty obvious to me. And that's the Moonshine Mob. They are definitely the weaker ones. And at number 17th, very close. This entire thing was just very close. But the Howling Aces come in at 17th. They got a giant dog machine. So that's what really shot them into the sky. Other than that, they're not very strong. So I couldn't put them any higher. The rest of this is fairly hard. Captain Brinybeard summoned sea monsters, so I can't really put him too low. Freeze overall might be next. Yeah, I think he's next. Warrior Freeze, his ice abilities are very powerful, but I don't think so they compare to the rest. Damn, this is hard. This is hard. I think 19? No, I think 19th is a good place to put the Phantom Express. Very powerful. Magical abilities are very high. However, they do seem a bit frail. Like the Two-Face with the lightning, very powerful. Shut up. Very powerful, but melts a bit easy, and the ghosts, are frail. However, the train and the skeleton balance it out and make a very strong boss. However, the rest just are crazy, so I don't think so I can put them there any higher. Damn. At number 20, this one's very debatable, but I think Hildeberg. This is very hard. Like, she's in astrology, and she has some lasers and arrows and everything. And even though she has some mystical power, I don't think so that is enough. I think it's not enough. Glumstone is just huge. Like, he is so big. So I do think that he's a bit too, he's like giant. Very big. He's like mountain, maybe even bigger size. So I think that he just is able to avoid this, and it's down to Dr. Call's Robot, Genie, and Dragon for this next movement. So, like, out of these guys, I feel like the mob, from Honey Bottoms up to, Freeze, and then from Phantom Express all the way to whoever is, there's, low, mid, and high tier, even, the best of the best, and it's the worst of the best. We're in mid tier right now from the Phantom Express onwards. It's tough. This is very tough. Dragon has a lot of fire moves, very powerful. I know it's Grim Matchstick, but I don't want his name him, so he just looks like a dragon. I call him Dragon. Very powerful fire move, but I do think that his variety is a little low, so I'm gonna put him at 21st. I think the Genie barely beats him with 22. Genie has a lot of mystical powers because he's a genie, but he doesn't have any wish powers, looks like, so I don't think so I can put him at the top. And then at 23 is Dr. Call's Robot. He's big, but I don't think so he's Glumstone big. He has electrical and mechanical powers, and he has bombs and a lot of electric stuff, so maybe he's stronger than Glumstone because his stomach attack seems kind of useless, and puppet attack isn't very powerful, but you can throw a bear across an entire mountainside, so it's just very close. I think I'm gonna give this to Dr. Call's robot, though. Dr. Call is just a monster. And starting from Dr. Call, this is where we get into the high tiers. Pretty much the last three: the Devil, Cala Maria, and Dr. Brian, and Briny Beard. So I think the 25th is gonna be the Devil. This is your top three. It's very. He doesn't have a one-shot move. He's very, very powerful. However, he doesn't have a one-shot move. He doesn't have a move that he just shoots at you and you just bam, you're dead. He doesn't have one of those moves. Huh, now to think of it. We're making a switch. We're making a big switch. I don't think so Briny's stronger than Glowstone. I think, or the Genie for that matter. Jimmy. The Dragon, I think he beats out the Dragon and gets 22. And then Genie, you can get 22.5, bucko. Alright. Not to disrespect any Genie fans out there, this is just for my convenience. So that I don't have to do this whole list. So Genie, and then Glumstone, and then the Dr. Call robot. So Dr. Call is actually in the high tiers. So is Glumstone, I guess. So you can say that if you want. And then of course the strongest cuphead boss in real life, of course, is Cala Maria, because she could turn you to stone. Now in the games you could break out of it, but if she's based on what she is, which is Medusa, you can't break out of it. Also, you're stone. So when you're stone, she can summon a tidal wave or something and just blow you apart. She doesn't do that. Some electric eels bite you, and she just has a lot of powers overall. Able to summon the entire sea to fight against you. Very powerful. Now, of course, actually, I take it back. Briny gets 22.5, boys. I think he's stronger than Genie. Genie goes back to 22. That's it. And Cala Maria solidifies her spot as the top of the strongest Cuphead boss in real life. However, in the game, that's a different story. I haven't played it, so I can't tell you. But have fun playing it because it's like dollars only. Like $8 American for the DLC.